Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to Miami. So the Bucks win the tip. Pass to Brogdon. Henson with the screen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Plays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Milwaukee.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
Now Brogdon. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen. Here's Brogdon. Clock at 4. Porzingis with the steal. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the basket by Knox. And here is Brogdon. Henson with the screen. In the corner, Middleton with it. Five to shoot. Pass to Henson. Shoots over Kansas. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Cantor. And Henson pulls it down. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Middleton outside. In the corner, Snell with it. Middleton up top. Here's Antetokounmpo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation, using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Here's Cantor. No good with the layup.
And right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start.
Ball stolen. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Here's Ntilikina. It's over Brogdon. Ntilikina gets the bucket. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Bucks leading by 5. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D from Cantor. There's a screen by Cantor. Lee goes in. And Courtney Lee out of Western Kentucky, a consistent 3-and-D veteran.
And, you know, more of a journeyman's career, but I tell you what, he's a winner and competes, does those little things, and, boy, he makes some big shots.
So much to like about Courtney Lee and the consistency with which he brings his lunch pail to the job. A high-character guy, has played in some big-time games, plays with toughness, and plays very disciplined. Great guy to have on the roster.
Middleton inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Ntilikina. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Right wing. Snell from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And since Lee entered the league, almost half of his total shots, Brent, have been from 3.
Yeah, well, that's his game. He's relied upon it to help out spacing offenses, and he takes good shots. That's what I like about Courtney Lee. Almost 40% for his career from the three-point line.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Here's Knox. Out to Porzingis. Drains the three-pointer. Porzingis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Trying to be more consistent to legitimize shooting as many threes as he does. Porzingis can't stretch the floor.
Middleton outside. Back to Brogdon. Swiped it away. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Porzingis, that's a 2. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Henson with the screen. Here's Snell. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. That misses off the backboard. Knicks trail by 4. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And last season, LeBron said that the Knicks made a mistake passing on Dennis Smith Jr. in the draft. Of course, they took Frank Ntilikina out of France.
Yeah, a little shade thrown Ntilikina's way last season. Of course, he's one of the youngest players in that draft, and so plenty of time for this young man to fulfill his potential.
You think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and all the things that he brings to the table. That's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you. In transition, he's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid.
Here's Nwaba. Porzingis with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, 1 step past half court, he's too close.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Antetokounmpo covers so much ground, Brent. He can almost go the entire length of the court in 2 dribbles.
Well, once he gets around towards the rim, his reach can make it seem like defenders aren't even there. Not just one defender, but multiple defenders. So it's unfair already, and you add that athleticism to what he can do. Wow, unstoppable offensive force.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
It's so nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working, until somebody shuts you down.
Back to Porzingis. They need this. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive with a shot block by Giannis.
Maker, no one around him. Now here's Thompson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Hazonia. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Well, more and more Giannis is getting the ball in late clock situations, so very calm in that one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Maker. Rebounded by Knox. Knicks trail by 11. Screen by Porzingis. Knox misses.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Here's Maker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Maker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Knox. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And another three for Milwaukee.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
And I'll tell you, Brent, a lot of distractions for the Knicks over the last few years.
Well, quite a number of coaching changes, obvious changes to the front office. So that means you're turning in a different direction. And some people in the Knicks organization really having a hard time just getting along with one another.
Now here is Dellavedova. They set the pick. And it's Middleton penetrating. Good D by Hardaway.
Wow, just shocked that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
Here's Hazonia. Hits the three-point bomb. Hazonia's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Thompson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The screen from Thompson. Shot's good by Middleton.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Hazonia. Here's Knox. Guarded by Korver. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Well, the Bucks, this is a franchise that for a long time just was treading water and chasing after a 7th or an 8th seed on the back end of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Not so much anymore. With Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the charge, the opportunity for the Bucks to do some damage in the playoffs is here.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Pass to Knox. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. For New York, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dellavedova with the ball. Now defended by Moutier. Hardaway with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. The Knicks have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Now Dellavedova. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead. They lead by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
You saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
Middleton on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, at 235 pounds, Middleton is hard to throw off balance, so he can take that contact and still finish through.
Stolen by Middleton. And here comes the break. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Off the left rim and out.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Knicks hope to build a contender around their star player, Kristaps Porzingis. He said, playoff experience would be huge at this point in my career. The sooner, the better. That's the only thing I'm focused on. What I need to do on the court to play better, make my team win. Kevin, we'll see if they can get there together.
Thanks, D.A. Screen by Porzingis. Baker in the corner. From the wing. Shoots. Here's Porzingis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Bucks leading by 12. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Left side, Porzingis looking to get it going.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Brent, the league playing at a faster pace overall now. Will there ever come a time when every team will play with that same speed?
No, because one team will always be faster than the next. So it's never going to be exacting for every ball club. And as you and I have talked several times, Kevin, you got to play to your strengths. And even though teams are finding more positionless basketball players, some of these guys have attributes to their game where you want to get them in certain positions. That takes time.
It's all about personnel.
It's all about your personnel. And again, putting those guys in the proper place where they can succeed more often.
And you know, Ron Baker, a guy who always seems, Brent, to be fighting for a roster spot.
Man, a walk-on in college, went undrafted, but then really had a great summer league and steadily improving his game. That's the amazing thing, that at his age adds something to his game every offseason, and those instincts, both on the floor and off, have given him an opportunity in the NBA.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 8. Back to Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Snell. He's got 6. Pass to Middleton. 5 on the clock. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Dellavedova. It's a 14-point game. And here is Henson, defended by Mudiay. Here's Middleton. Knicks with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's Hardaway in the corner. For 3. New York, no good that time either.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Pass to Dellavedova. Back to Middleton. There's a good screen. And Lee pulls it down. Knicks trail by 14. It's deflected. Back to Porzingis. Over Maker. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Well, that's a patented move, I think, for Porzingis. Excellent with the catch and shoot.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Pass to Maker. Middleton outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got 8 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Out to Porzingis. It's Hardaway in the corner. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
Good to see Maker driving with a purpose. You don't see that all that often, but the length helps him out to extend to the rim.
Now here's Cantor. Over Henson. And here's Porzingis for a 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Matthew Dellavedova won a title with the Cleveland Cavs back in 16. The Australian, one of the league's high-effort players, certainly a motor that does not stop.
They always talk about just how scrappy he is, willing to get out there and compete and do the dirty work. That's where Delly ends up paying off the most. Guys like him help establish a really good culture of hard work and competitiveness.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
And the second free throw, good.
An 86% foul shooter for his college career. Dellavedova hasn't been quite that consistent at the pro level.
New York calls timeout. You look at the Knicks free agent signings, Brent, haven't been so great over the past few seasons.
Yeah, a lot of that's been due to major injuries. When you sign veteran guys and you're in a situation where you're hoping to win now or get to the playoffs, there's a risk that comes with that. So that cap management for the Knicks, it's been a tricky game and one they've come up on the short end on.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. That one may be a little beyond his comfort zone, but he made it count. 8 points for Thon Maker.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
no good from Lee.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Aston Waba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dellavedova. The shot off that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yeah, his shooting has been on target here in the second frame after not being able to get anything going in the first.
Now here is Dellavedova. The screen from Thompson. Over to the wing. Nwaba. And the wing jumper offline.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Robinson with the block. Pass to Burke. Good D by Thompson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Dellavedova with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Back to Dellavedova. Here's Snell. To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
Now Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Outside, Porzingis. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Now here is Dellavedova. Here's Snell. Back to Dellavedova. And he makes good on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Well, for a guy who really struggles inside the three-point line, Dellavedova with a nice move there.
Here's Burke. Lays it up and banks it in. Burke's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And you ask his teammates, Tony Snell is a very soft-spoken, very modest guy. But, Greg, don't let that fool you.
No, he's a competitor. I mean, he goes hard every minute he's on the court, even now that he's playing big minutes.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 13 points in the game. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And here is Burke. He's got 6. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Over Thompson. And again, it's New York.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. We see more and more teams looking to push the tempo. Is that just a fad, or is this going to be a long-term thing?
Well, if I can play against any defense that has no ability to set up where they want to be or have the matchups with the players they want to have, Kevin, I'm going to look to take advantage. And if that happens in the first 5-6 seconds with one pass, so be it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from a summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Dellavedova with the ball. Outside, Antetokounmpo. pass to Dellavedova. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nwaba. And the Bucks miss again.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
Here's Burke. And that one drops for him. Burke's got 6 here in this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Nwaba. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. Knicks trail by 12. Now here's Burke. 8 points for him. .131 left here in the second. Here's Knox. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 12. The screen from Thompson. Here's Nwaba. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Up top, Dellavedova. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades away. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Down low, Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside, most of his shots coming around the rim.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Knicks trailed by 14. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Lee. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. There's the pick. Snell from outside. Knicks with the rebound. Lee outside. From outside, off the mark. Bucks leading by 14. Henson with the screen. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Here's Knox. Pass to Canner. Here's Knox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Knox has got the first field goal of the second half for New York.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Now here's Henson. He's covered by Cantor. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Middleton. Here's the floater. He can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
One of the things that Lee does fairly well is the change of speed, so tough for the defense to get timing on it.
They set the pick. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. It's a little lazy about what it could be.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Porzingis. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Porzingis has got 22 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Snell, that's good.
Well, they missed their first 3 shots, and after that maybe they'll get some air underneath their wings a little bit.
They get it back. Out to Lee. Screen by Porzingis. No good from Lee.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Antetokounmpo to the inside. There's the screen. Goes up off the pick. And that one goes long.
Well, if they had an edge at halftime, they might have lost it, beginning this half 1 of 5.
Inside. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. New York calls timeout. And you look at Cantor's numbers, you would have thought he would have gotten more minutes for him over the years.
Yeah, kind of interesting that he's averaged a little over 20 minutes a game thus far, and the NBA is now about stretching the floor and matching up against multi-positional players, and maybe that's keeping Ennis from pushing the 30-minute mark.
There's the screen. Lee outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Lee's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. Pass to Snell. Henson with the screen. Back to Antetokounmpo. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Knox. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
I just think it was a matter of getting recomposed, altering their game plan just a little bit. They look completely in sync now.
Henson with the screen. Off the screen. Rebounded by Hardaway. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Snatched up. Pass to Ntilikina. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Porzingis. Shots good by Lee. Lee's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
Henson with the screen. In the corner, Middleton with it. Fires from deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Over in the corner, Lee. Here's Knox. 9 points in the game so far. Screen by Porzingis. Knox misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Snell. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Shots good by Lee.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Timeout called, the Bucks. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Screen by Porzingis. Ntilikina. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Snell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Knox has got it. The fast break chance. Bucket is good. Knox has got 4 this quarter.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 21 points in the game. Pass to Snell. Now Brogdon. Beyond the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
For the tie. Hardaway, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Well, a great job by Brogdon there. Terrific at shooting off the dribble and finding some balance.
Here's Porzingis. And the Knicks miss again. Milwaukee leading by 4. Now Brogdon. He's got 8. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. And here is Maker. Over Hardaway. And Nwaba has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Knicks trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's a screen by Cantor. Off the pick. And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hardaway. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
Out to the right wing. The screen from Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's 13 points for Chris Middleton.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between. Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded the corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
The screen from Thompson. Middleton right side. Pass to Thompson. Middleton with it. He's got 13. Got it from 16 feet. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That smooth shot selection from Middleton. That is definitely a spot he can get the job done from.
Here's Hardaway. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. came into the league as an athlete and a shooter and a good player out in transition on the run. And he really improved his game under Mike Budenholzer in Atlanta. I think he really learned how to work more efficiently, and that helped him out. He's improved his game a little bit each year, and not too long ago signed a big free agent contract to stay in New York. I give some credit to the screen out there. That totally freed up the shooter to take advantage of that look.
Rebound, Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Snell, 11 points in the game. No good on that one. Knicks trailed by 6. Outside Hardaway. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Azania. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Azania's got 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here is Dellavedova. And Hardaway comes to help. And here is Dellavedova. The screen from Thompson. To the paint. Snell. A rebound by Hazania. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Off the pick.
A skilled pick and roll player. Cantor has great sense of timing and the ability to convert.
Here's Dellavedova. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Cantor. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Now Brogdon. The screen from Thompson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
That one misses.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint. Great hands and the strength to create space.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Kanter is a tough cover down low.
Pass to Korver. Back to Antetokounmpo. Baseline try. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Waba gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 2.
I mean, really, this is the evolution, the point forward concept in full display here tonight as Giannis is becoming one of the more dominant versions of that.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so here is New York. And he gets it to go. Panthers got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the wing chair. And here is Burke. Pass to Lee. Burke with it. Back to Kanter. Over Korver. Knocked away. It's stolen by Korver. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by New York.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Here's Kanter. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Korver. And it's Hezonja with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Antetokounmpo. There's the pick. Stolen. One-on-one here. Here's Hezonja. Right side, Lee. New York, no good that time either. Now, here's Brogdon. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's foul number 2 for him. And New York making a change here. Here's Brogdon. And Nwaba has it in the corner. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Back to Brogdon. No good from outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The shot's good from Kanter. Kanter's got 12 points here in the second half.
Long arms and solid athleticism. Kanter with good physical tools to score in traffic.
Henson with the screen. There's a good screen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 3 to shoot. Shot to end this cold run. And he sinks the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 24.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Kanter. And Henson pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now Dellavedova. There's the screen to take the lead. And he sinks the layup.
Well, Dellavedova playing tough out there, and he doesn't let the defense sway him one bit.
Inside, Kanter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Maker. Back to Middleton. Over Lee. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, Middleton does a good job working off the screen, sees the floor, and takes advantage of the hole out there.
Here's Ntilikina. It's not going to go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. And here is Dellavedova. Pass to Maker. Middleton on the wing. Doubled by Lee. Cuts off the pass. And a fast break now for New York. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And you can see Porzingis a great job as a big to run the floor and help get that three.
Back to Maker. Henson with the screen. Now here is Dellavedova. There's the pick. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And so it's Milwaukee now. A 2-point game. Here's Middleton. And he banks in the layup. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Got to get that one up quick.
And there's the 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 4. Henson with the screen. To the middle. It's tipped. Hardaway with the steal. And a wide open look for Lee. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Henson with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Lee's running.
Lee does a great job of sticking with it and then finding a teammate.
And the Bucks with possession. The lead is 2. Pass to Maker. Middleton on the wing. Back to Maker. Middleton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Maker. He tries for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. To the paint to tie it up. Out to Hardaway. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Ntilikina. And the call will be against Thon Maker. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Brogdon. Knicks with the rebound.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Ntilikina. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The shot off that time.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's the screen. Six to shoot. Here's Knox. Out to Hardaway. Now here's Porzingis. Cantor inside to take the lead. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And the Bucks with possession here. Henson with the screen. Brogdon with it. They need this one. Pass to Henson. Here's Nwaba. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Here's Porzingis. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 29 points.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Henson. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, being capable of shooting is one thing, but being consistent with your shot, another. Giannis getting it.
There's a screen by Canada. Up off the screen. Porzingis can't hit.
Definitely a situation we want to make sure we don't give him too good of a look.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Whether as a starter or a defensive asset off the bench, Henson's willing to play whatever role the team needs him to.
Now here's Burke. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Middleton outside. Lee with the steal. Pass to Knox. Back to Robinson. Out to Lee. Screen by Porzingis. Lee outside. Nails the tray.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt, professional move all the way, puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Now here's Brogdon. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Porzingis with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Shooting from New York.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I really like when you run plays that have options, get to either one, and take the best shot available.
Milwaukee making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
This free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Porzingis in the early part of his career has had some phenomenal first halves of seasons. In the second half has faded. You really just want to see a complete year from Kristaps Porzingis where he can dominate.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really It's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.